Hello and welcome to your December astrological forecast. I know we're already at the end of the year. It's kind of crazy, right? There's a lot going on. We have a lot going on in the beginning of the month, a lot going on in the end of the month, and in the middle we have a nice little juicy jelly feeling that I'll get into. But if you are a Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, or Leo, I know that's like almost all the signs, but you guys should pay attention because there's a lot of changes going on, a lot of shifts going on with you guys. And I know it can feel a little scary, it can feel a little destabilizing, so I'm here to talk about it. Let's go over some key dates of things that I want you guys to keep in mind, write them down, keep them in your noggins, whatever it is that you do, so that way you are aware of the type of changes and things that are going on. On December 5th, we have Mercury Cazimi. As we already know, we're starting off the month already kind of crazy. Mercury's retrograde. But on December 5th, Mercury's Cazimi. This is the one day out of the retrograde where things start to make sense a little bit. This is because Mercury and the Sun are in perfect alignment on this day. And what that essentially means in astrological terms is that the Sun is shining its beautiful rays on Mercury, illuminating it and allowing it to feel its fullness and strength of potential. Essentially, any awareness or insight, understanding that comes to you on December 5th, write this down. Even though you may not be able to act on it or move forward on it during the retrograde, because retrogrades kind of get things a little crazy. It's impossible to move things forward unless we're redoing things from the past. Write it down so that way when the Mercury retrograde is over, you can actually start implementing whatever it is, the insight, the awareness. You can start moving forward and executing on that. But that's going to be one day of clarity on December 5th. The day right after, on December 6th, we're going to have Mars going retrograde. Oh yes, another retrograde planet. How fun. Mars is our willpower. It's our determination. It's our ability to get things done. It also rules masculine energy and our sexuality. This will be moving retrograde. Mars retrogrades last 3 months instead of 3 weeks like the Mercury retrograde. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer transit. We're only going to talk about the one that, like, what's happening in December. And it's going retrograde in the sign of Leo for the month of December. After that, it will move into the sign of Cancer. But for now, Leos, definitely keep this in mind. Mars-ruled signs like Scorpio and Aries, you guys also are going to be affected by this, but everybody's going to start feeling it. There's going to be like this energy of wanting to push forward and get things done, but there's like this underlying tension of I can't. It's a lack of energy, a lack of motivation, or maybe it's not even like a personal energetic thing. It could just be that you keep trying to push things forward and blocks just keep getting put in your way and you feel like you have to push harder than you've ever had to before. Mars retrogrades can be like that. It's just 3 months, all right? It's building up our determination. It's building up our grit. It's building up our ability to push through even when the going gets tough. Okay, so on December 7th, so right after, it's just like a cascade of dominoes, just like boop, 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 things happening. Sun opposing Jupiter on December 7th. Also, Neptune going direct on December 7th. And Venus entering Aquarius on December 7th. Yes, the first week of December is a little crazy. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of changes happening. Neptune going direct. Neptune makes things a little bit hazy. It puts on those rose-colored glasses. All of a sudden, things look cute. It's hard for us to see the red flags in certain situations. We're trying to see things a little bit, the Delulu starts to sit in. Sometimes Delulu's okay. Sometimes Delulu leads us down the wrong path. Keep this in mind. Venus is also entering Aquarius. Venus is the planet of love, relationships, money. However, Aquarius isn't a very lovey-dovey sign. It's very detached. It's very cold. It likes to, be friends. It's like that couple that you're like, are they even together? Because they don't even really show it. Like, it's so anti like PDA. It's so anti like regular romance type of things. So if you're starting a relationship now, which I would advise against a new relationship, of course, you could do whatever the heck you want, but Mars is going to be retrograde, Mercury is going to be retrograde, and Venus is going to be in the sign of Aquarius. This isn't necessarily a time to start a new relationship. You aren't seeing things clearly because Neptune is direct. Venus is in the sign of Aquarius, which is all about like friends and casual and not really putting a label on things, okay? So if you're into that type of stuff and if that's what you want, then by all means. But this is the energy that's going on right now. Then on December 15th, we are having our first full moon in the sign of Gemini. And on the same day, Mercury is going direct. So yay, Mercury retrograde is finally going to be over on December 15th. But even though you would think that it would bring us some clarity, there's still some confusion there. Why? Because Neptune. Yes, Neptune is going to be making a hard aspect to the moon, essentially clouding our judgment, clouding our vision. So yes, there is a little bit more clarity than usual, but there's also this little underlying delulu that's going on. So just keep that in mind. This month is going to be very difficult to really see things for how they are and what they really are. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going, like mental gymnastics that we're doing to try and convince ourselves that everything's okay when like it's really probably not okay. Then this is the highlight of the month, okay? Write it down. On December 19th, we are having Venus and Jupiter trine. This is our harmonious aspect. These are the two benefics of the zodiac, okay? They are the best planets. Everybody loves them, okay? They are the most popular ones. And they are joining together in a beautiful harmony called a trine. This is on December 19th. So relationships can go very well this day. It may feel very good. Everyone's just like getting along. Like everything just feels so nice. It's a great day. I would, we just put a little star on that day. A little star and a little happy face, a little heart. Then on December 21st, we have the sun moving into the sign of Capricorn. So happy birthday to all my baby Capricorns. You guys are going to have a great time. I would hope. On December 24th, so on Christmas Eve, we are having Jupiter square Saturn. This is a bigger transit. These are two big planets, so these types of transits take a little bit longer to play out. And they affect everybody on a collective level. This is kind of like, if you think about like the universe is like a giant soup. This is like the broth that everyone's swimming in. It's like a background noise, It's kind of like the little background layer that no one is like sub-perceptual, but everybody's kind of feeling it. So Jupiter and Saturn, it's about our belief systems and it's also about our disciplines. So these are there's some tension going on there. There are certain systems that we have in place that are starting to shift into new identities, and the shifting of these systems into new identities is causing a little bit of uncomfiness in the collective unconscious. So that's going to be coming exact on Christmas Eve on the 24th of December. And for the last aspect, major aspect of this month, we have the new moon in the sign of Capricorn happening on December 30th. So new beginnings in wherever Capricorn lands in your chart. I will be going over sign by sign exactly how this will be affecting you on my YouTube channel. I will have videos for each and every sign going into detail about every single one of these dates. So I'll see you there.